We go to the
Well,
rakyat.
we may take it to court.
Right.
There is a precedent, in fact, the case of Gobind Singh, where we took, in fact, the speaker, Pandikar Amin himself to court. And the court has ruled that in certain circumstances, especially when rules of natural justice are not complied with, then the court has the jurisdiction. We will take it to court. It's so blatant that it can't be in any way defended, the action of the speaker. We would want a judicial ruling on that. But we can't let him get away with it. We don't want this to become a precedent in future.
No, I mean, I can still go and
We are ready for
to the constituency visits and to the states. Important that Pakatan had very useful, fruitful meetings in the last few weeks, and we are looking ahead for this major, very important convention this weekend in Penang, and we'll move on. We'll go right to the people. We'll have to explain. We have to work very hard because we have to disseminate sources of information. This is just additional information I have on an Apco, but to prove my case. But I was denied. No, YB Karpa was suspended before, and people were looking the notes in 2004, September, when he was suspended. It did not affect him. In fact, he came up stronger. And similarly, some of us have been suspended in the past. Gobind was. And now we have to move on. Probably we will have to work harder to go back to the people and explain. Now, Wabi Nasa said about institutions of governance, the judiciary, the police, anti-corruption commission. Now the parliament. The only option is to change the system of governance. And that's a major challenge for Pakatan Raya, to present a case that enough is enough. We can no longer afford to and tolerate this complete disregard and respect for the institutions, major institutions, other than the judiciary and now parliament, being insulted.
What has happened would be counterproductive to the Barisan National. The manner in which we have been suspended, I think the riot will not accept it. And we will go right to the ground to explain to the riot the reasons and the circumstances under which we were suspended. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our issue is very simple, just practicing our right. Kan tadi YB Kapal sebut tentang some principles of Islamic law. Dalam one of the principles in Islamic law is that in Arabic you say al-bayina al-mudda'i. The burden of proof lies on the plaintiff to come up with evidence in whatever case that has been brought up. So in this case, Dato' Seri Anwar Ibrahim has been denied his right to brought up his case dengan evidence untuk dibentangkan, dan sekiranya kemudian selepas itu mereka merasakan evidence itu tidak betul, tuduhan itu salah, barulah diambil tindakan. Tapi untuk membawa evidence itu pun sudah dinafikan hak. Bagi kita ini satu institusi, satu perlakuan pelanggaran terhadap hak asasi yang harapan saya adalah agar dunia dapat melihat standard demokrasi yang ada di Malaysia ini, bagaimana dalam institusi yang sepatutnya melaksanakan keadilan undang-undang, kita yang menjadi penggubal undang-undang, tapi penggubal pun tidak diberikan ruang untuk melaksanakan amalan-amalan tersebut.
I think yang Wabi Kalpa sebut, probably the best option now is to go to the court. Not that we have that much confidence in the process, but at least there is that avenue. There is a precedent in some of the relevant judgments, but I don't see how we can proceed in entertaining the manner the speaker is conducting himself. Unprofessional, blatantly biased, and he has lost moral authority, as I say. And we have given ample evidence. It's not just perception. You always say perception. My decision is final. Here we adduce evidence that you cannot. You are blatantly biased. In fact, when I read the proceedings, I was quite surprised, because my personal encounter with him, he was, reasonably fair, quite impartial, and left it to the committee. When I read the proceedings, it was he. Under instructions of more, and we just proceeded.
So guys,
Yes.
we have no doubt that these motions will be passed in a few minutes. Motions to suspend all already passed. Oh, it's already passed.
All of us?
Two kinds of serious damage will happen. One, of course, is practice of suspending without hearing, without allowing us to defend ourselves. Second is a major damage to freedom of speech in Parliament. They are trying to say that Dato Sri's assertion, Apco advised on One Malaysia, is a false statement. Now, one very simple rebuttal to that. July 29th, 2009, Malaysian Insider here, reported in detail that Apco helped craft the One Malaysia message. Apco had a person in Najib's office from the early days of the administration. This is reported in the Malaysian Insider, which is a reputable news portal funded by Kalimullah Hassan and various other people. Apco did not deny the report. Najib did not deny the report. Today they are trying to pretend that Apco has got no connection with the One Malaysia message. When Dato Sri made his statement in Parliament, he had a factual basis for it. But unfortunately what happened during the hearing is he was prevented from bringing the evidence, from supporting that assertion, and today being, condemned without being heard.
Right.
So you can see the double standards, the way Minister Shaziman is being treated. You can say anything and get away with it, but when the opposition makes a statement, show us the evidence, and then they deny you the chance to produce the evidence.
Slight reference about yang Shah Alam bangkitkan tu, to be fair to Shah Alam. Because Shah Alam bangkit tu relevant, nak tunjuk bagaimana tidak konsisten, ya, dalam kes melibatkan menteri, walaupun salahnya fakta yang terang itu dipertahan oleh speaker, dan dalam kes saya, walaupun saya punyai fakta untuk memberi bukti, saya dilarang.
Satu Malaysia, satu Israel. 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 Speaker tak adil. Speaker tak adil. Speaker